Welcome back to Arsenal News TV, and today we're going to first look at Arsenal identifying new £25 million transfer target after agreeing Ben White and Lokonga transfers, and then we're going to look at Edu sending Arsenal transfer message after what happened versus Rangers. So the first transfer headline states that Arsenal identified new £25 million target after agreeing Ben White and Lokonga transfers. So the reports are stating that Arsenal are looking for a new right back with Hector Bellerin expected to leave the Emirates Stadium. Also reportedly lined up a move for Norwich right back Max Aarons, and they want to add him to their squad next once their signings of Ben White and Albert Sambi Lokonga are completed. The Gunners have wasted no time in getting stuck into their summer transfer business, having already brought left back Nuno Tavares through the door. The former Benfica man was on target in the 2-2 draw against Rangers yesterday, and more signings are expected to follow the 21-year-old. Arsenal expected to announce the acquisition of Lokonga in the next few days after a deal was struck with Anderlecht. Yet the big news finally came on Friday night as Arsenal shook hands with Brighton on a £50 million deal for the England defender Ben White. His move to North London is set to be completed upon his return to the UK from his holidays in Greece. According to the print edition of today's Sunday Mirror, Arsenal also want to add the Canaries fullback Max Aarons to their squad. Youngster has been at the centre of play of interest in the past year. Barcelona were even said to be looking at the 21-year-old, while Manchester United, Everton and Roma have also explored a move. Max Aarons has won 2 championship titles in East Anglia and has played also a full season in the Premier League in 2019-2020. He is now ready to make the next step in his career and also optimistic they can pull off a deal. It's believed Aarons would cost around £25 million, although Norwich do not intend to sell their fullback. Max Aarons is regarded as the ideal replacement for Hector Bellerin, who is expected to leave the club this summer. Inter Milan are now the front runners to land the Spaniard, who enjoyed a mixed campaign last season following his return from serious injury. While the Canaries are not actively entertaining a sale when Max Aarons is concerned, they have made a habit of cashing on their star players in the past. Emiliano Buendia has already left to join Aston Villa for £34 million, while Ben Godfrey departed for Everton last summer. Arsenal are showing huge ambition in the transfer market as they look to get back into European competition. So it looks like Arsenal identified a new £25 million transfer target after agreeing Ben White's and Lokonga transfers. So it looks like that new transfer target that is worth around £25 million is Max Aarons, and Max Aarons is someone that could be that long-term replacement to Hector Bellerin as we bring in a youngster with just only an age of 21 years old. He's someone that can slot nicely into the right back position. He's someone that has a lot of experience. He's won the championship twice now, and he's been part of the Premier League in the 2019-2020 season, and he was someone that's been one of the standout performers for Norwich City, and it's been a surprise that no one has still signed him in the summer transfer window, and it looks like Arsenal could now move for Max Aarons as they look to find a replacement to Hector Bellerin. So this nicely takes us on to the second piece of transfer news, which states that Edu sent Arsenal transfer message after what happened versus Rangers. So the reports are stating that the Gunners played their second pre-season friendly in Scotland and were held to a 2-2 draw at Ebro by Rangers. Also, fans have demanded that Brighton and Hove Albion midfielder Yves Bissouma joins compatriot Ben White in moving to the Emirates Stadium this summer after the club's latest pre-season showing. Yves Bissouma has less than 2 years left on his current deal with Graham Potter's side, and the Mali international has been a player heavily linked to replace the outgoing Granit Xhaka this summer. The Gunners drew 2-2 against Steven Gerrard's Rangers in their second pre-season contest up in Scotland, as new signing Nuno Tavares opened up his account for the club. That's now 2 games without a victory in pre-season for Arsenal. One noticeable factor from the fans' perspective was just how the midfield two in the first half of Mohamed El Neni and Thomas Partey didn't really complement each other. As a result, many supporters on social media reminded the club that their business with Brighton shouldn't be done yet, after it was announced that Edu has agreed a deal to bring English defender Ben White to the club this summer in a deal worth around £50 million. While that was a transfer that got Arsenal fans excited, attention swiftly turned to the next additions after the clash at Ibro. Here's how a select number of fans reacted on social media to the Yves Bissouma demand. So one of you guys have stated that just give me Maddison and Yves Bissouma, I beg, at Arsenal. I don't care about right back, Cedric is good to go. We really need Bissouma is something else that one of you guys has stated. Another one of you guys has stated, not good enough lad, we need Madders and Bissouma. One of you guys have stated, we need Bissouma in that midfield, badly. So the real message is that most Arsenal fans really want to see this dream signing of Yves Bissouma just partnering Thomas Partey. We all know that Arsenal are looking for players that want to play for this football club. They want to give more than 100% in every match. And Yves Bissouma for me has the right mould, the right mentality, the right passion, the right technique, the right opportunity to partner a world-class midfielder like Thomas Partey. And I think the two can really complement each other's qualities and really be a strong, dominant force in the midfield going into every single match. And I think that most of our games have been lost due to a poor midfield, and that is something that we need a massive change in, because Yves Bissouma for me is someone that we need definitely, because Brighton's midfield rock featured in a total of 39 games in all competitions last season for the Seagull and has a current market value of around £22.5 million according to Transfermarkt. Statistics such as the Mali midfielder crunching into a tackle of 425 tackles in total during a stay in the Premier League demonstrates the bites and tenacity he could potentially offer to Mikel Arteta's two for next season. Perhaps traits not prevalent today in the draw with the side from Glasgow. So you can clearly see that Yves Bissouma next is what Eddie has been stated by Arsenal fans in particular in a transfer message after what happened versus Rangers. And for me, I think we need 2-3 players in that midfield area. We got Lokonga coming in. I think he's more of a Guendouzi replacement, but we need some good players like Yves Bissouma, someone that have a little bit more fight in them, someone that wants Arsenal to do good. And I think we've been missing that ever since the days of Patrick Vieira and top level midfielders like that. So we will have to wait and see how Arsenal will use the summer transfer window in the end. Make sure you check out the FA Cup post. There's a special link I've put below in the description, and smash that like button to see if you can reach 30 likes. Also subscribe for more daily videos and share the video with your Arsenal friends and family. Click one of the latest videos on the screen and I'll see you there.